So I'm in office and I just want to begin by, so it's what, 6:45. So you're gonna literally get this as it was recorded. So I begin by just sending condolences to the family and friends and colleagues of Minister Shahini Robinson. I don't really need to tell you the role that the Labour Party plays in my life. So, and it's really coincidental, I'm in a green shirt today. But, you know, if for so many reasons the loss is monumental, some I'll get into, some I won't. One for me was seeing the emergence of women in the political sphere. It was very, you know, I view women in politics positively. I hold them in very high esteem when, you know, they sacrifice so much to ascend, and it's such a difficult thing to achieve. And to see what she did as a first time MP and all the change she brought to Northeast St. Ann, it's a tremendous loss. Somebody I have utmost respect for. And, you know, when I got news of her illness, it was, you know, stressing, and to learn that this is devastating. And I can attest to just her mind and her, you know, her motherly care, and the extent to which she was strategic in all she did. It was remarkable. And as I said, just sending rest in peace, shout outs to herself, her family, her friends and colleagues, and may light perpetual shine on her. Separately, I was typing something and I was kind of going off, so I said, let me just shoot this video briefly, because what I was speaking about was, again, the future. You know, they say accountants, for the most part, look back, and then management accountants look forward. So as an investor, I'm a forward-looking person, particularly as a professional, particularly as a stockbroker, because that's where I make the money for clients. And chances are that's probably why you watch these videos, right? Because it may make a little bit of sense. So I was looking forward, and one of the things I have noted here is that the disruption caused by COVID is mostly health-driven, process-driven, more so than financially constraining or disruption of finances. It's not like you had the disappearing of so much resources in 2008. It's not like when you had real estate sector collapsing, or you had banks disappearing, you had institutions going under. The word I want to use was, it is process disruption more so than financial disruption. So the question one has to ask is, okay, what will remain, what will not remain? But then you also have to consider what will happen if there's a vaccine that's widely distributed within a month. Will everything resort to square one? Of course not. So we need to now identify the areas in forecasting that we think will be here and what won't be here, and then try and invest in what we think will be here. It seems that we can reasonably expect the commercial banks to do robust activity. I say it all the time. NCD would have fallen 30% from its high. Scotiabank the same thing, Sagicor the same thing, Panjam, which is effectively tied to Sagicor, same thing. I may have said Sagicor too. All down. Never been a JMB fan like that, but them also. Not to say I don't like the company, just the investment. I think it's primarily due to the fact that NCD owned 26% of them for so long, that, and having been an NCD buyer for so long, I never was in a position where I needed to view it with an eye to buying, because we already held it indirectly. Long story short, however, it is clear to me that the banks have a role to play in the new normal. There is this whole public-private sector partnership is also important too, because the private sector has cash, as you would have seen, and as you will see, you read a note that was oversubscribed, and the food companies will do well. I think what's going to be very helpful now is to consider what's going to be disrupted and what will not return to its true shape. And then we're also looking for opportunities in areas, again, that are oversold. We would have seen revaluation in US dollar or Jamaican dollar versus US that I'd spoken to last week Tuesday. I've copied that video so you can watch it again, or rather reattach that video And lastly, hold on. Yeah, Lasco Distributors came out the gate. Now, real estate space, a lot of people have been saying, is the market going to crash? And I know realtors are tired of being asked that question. It's not, you won't really know until the end of Q2. We will not know the real effect of this until the end of Q2. One of the leading indicators, or is it lagging? Let's just say lagging for argument's sake, even, will be the earnings results for Q2 that will start to come out by August, the middle of August. You can look at the revenues of the respective companies and determine from that what kind of impact the economy or the environment has had, because unlike Q1 that had, of the 12 weeks, 9 were pre-COVID, Q2 is the whole COVID time. Though we would have seen and I gather on the ground there's been some turning of the economic wheels, we cannot be assured. Well, I have my views, but we can't know with absolute certainty what has happened until we start to see those numbers, because we already know statin is going to come out a little after that. So let's see. Enjoy your weekend. Thanks. Bye.